Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
One's a company, two's a crowd, three's a party coming, move around like fresh rush when the school is out, when the booze is up, when the sun is down, enjoy the ride, get some pillows in the Chevy.
Now, today I'm going to be telling you guys things that you need to know before coming to North Cyprus, or things that you need to know about North Cyprus. These are the things that you these are the things you would not find on the internet. These are the things that people would not tell you, and these are just basically the things that you need to know. But before we get into the video, please like, comment, subscribe, share, everything that you have to do.
Show me support!
So firstly, I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about Cyprus. Cyprus is divided into two, like I've said in my previous video. There is the South Cyprus, which is under Greece, and that's under a different country entirely. It's basically part of the European countries. And there is the North Cyprus, which is under Turkey, mostly dominated by Turkey. And another name for North Cyprus is TRNC, which is Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. Yeah, I had to check that on my laptop, so it's not be as if I'm giving you people false information. Understand? Northern Cyprus is actually recognized as a country by Turkey, so it's basically under Turkey. Turkey oversees this place. Basically, there's nothing coming in here. There is no anything coming in here has to come through Turkey, basically. So now that we have a little idea of Northern Cyprus, I'm just going to tell you guys the things that you need to know about this place, the things that you need to know for anybody that's planning on coming here, things that you need to know. I mean, I'm going to start with COVID because COVID has affected everything, of course.
Coronavirus!
So to come to Cyprus, obviously you would need a PCR test, a current PCR test, and coming in here you would need to be in 14 days isolation. That's for sure. And even on the last day, on the 14th day, they will still test you to be sure that you actually don't have corona. You understand? And that's for people that are coming, people that are staying here. They are now demanding that we actually take PCR tests, especially if you're the type of person that you go out a lot, or you like to go to restaurants, or basically go anywhere. Some establishments right now, some places right now are asking for PCR tests, and in general the government are asking us to take the vaccine. So that's it about COVID. They're making us take the vaccine, and they're making us get our PCR tests regularly. Except you don't go out, then you can stay in your house. You won't be bothered about PCR or vaccine. But if you're the kind of person that goes out, maybe you want to go to the gym, especially like the gym, restaurants, some certain kind of places, you would need a PCR test for sure. And in general, they are making us take the vaccine. So, but apart from that, that's their way of trying to, handle the whole pandemic, handle corona. Right now, they are not taking tourists, they are only taking students. So to come here, you would actually need proof that you're a student here in Cyprus, in North Cyprus, before you can come in. Unlike before, whereby you can just come here, stay 30 days, 90 days, however long you want. You can just easily even get a visa in the airport. You can easily come here. But right now, because of corona, no. They are saying that, wait, when the pandemic dies down. So here, there is no Uber, but there are local taxis. So usually what we do is you can easily get a local taxi. And what they do here is they give you their cards. So when you need a taxi, you just call them and send them your location. It's as easy as that as well. But there's just no app that you can just go on and, request a ride. But you can easily just call the taxi and tell them where you are, and they will come get you immediately. That's what they do. You can have as many taxi driver numbers as you want to have. You can have like 5, you can have like 10. They're so happy to give you the numbers. And apart from taxis, there are buses like their local buses, but not local like Danfo, like local, like you stand by the road and the bus will pass and you enter, basically. But there's no bus conductor or anything. You just stand by the route the bus is taking will be on the bus, because the bus goes round, of course. So all you have to do is just stand by the road. When you see your bus, you enter, you pay the driver. I think right now there is 450 Turkish lira. That's 450 Turkish lira, because they use coins here as well. So 450 Turkish lira per ride. That's what it is. And apart from that, CRU, like my university, CRU, and I think I know of other Near East has school buses as well. CRU also has school buses as well, and these buses are for free. So all you need is just your student ID. Once you enter the bus, just show your student ID, and then you can get a free ride. And if you don't like to take the bus, you can rent a car easily. I think it's really easy to rent a car here. I think it's about 200 TL per day or something like that. I have no idea. I'm not sure. But it should be around that price. It's not expensive at all. If you know you don't want to take the bus or you don't want to take the taxi. And you can also easily buy yourself a car. A lot of people drive here. A lot of people drive here. So it's up to you how you want to move around. But transportation is quite really easy. What else? Security. Oh, this place is really secure. I can tell you that. I can guarantee you safety. You don't have anything to be worried about. The crime rate is really, really low. You can move around at any time. The crime rate is really, really low. There are cameras everywhere, so nobody's going to touch you, honestly. And in fact, nobody's even like, why would you even, when you're committing, if you're going to do anything that's stupid here, you're going to get caught, basically, and you're going to get in so much trouble. So there's no point. So don't just even bother don't bother committing crime here. And I can guarantee you that it's really safe. You can go for a walk at 2 a.m. You're going to go and come back the way you left. Nothing is going to happen to you. So it's really, really safe. North Cyprus, we have different cities actually. I'm going to list the cities down on the screen so you guys will see. And for feeding, if you want Nigerian food, there are Nigerian restaurants here. They cook Nigerian food here. So there are a lot of Nigerian restaurants in all the cities, actually in different cities. There are Nigerian restaurants here. Also, there are also some Nigerian stores here as well, but obviously they're going to be expensive. That's where you get everything, basically. Those Nigerian stores are where they sell all the Nigerian things or African things. Let me not just say Nigerian. So let me say there are African stores here, and they sell anything African that you want. The beef, the egusi, the everything, ogbono, yam. You mention they sell it there, but it's expensive because these people literally have to bring this thing all the way down here, and that's another part of this place that's quite difficult. It's really difficult to bring things down here. It's really difficult to send things down here, to receive things. It's really difficult to order things online because a lot of websites, a lot of it's difficult because to send anything down to North Cyprus, it first has to go through Turkey. Then they now send it from Turkey down to North Cyprus. So that's why it's quite difficult. Sometimes you wait a month, 2 months, you wait for so long, and then when the thing finally comes, the tax that they will ask you to pay, trust me, you yourself, you'll be like, oh more, I should have just maintained myself. Like, it's always so stressful and it's always really difficult. So that's why these people, when they finally are able to bring this food stuff in, they will add their price on it because they know that it's like gold, rare commodity, stuff like that. That's the thing about feeding. Apart from that, you can cook. Obviously, the stores sell the basic things, everything that you need to do, and everything is quite cheap. Like feeding here, I'm going to be honest with you, food stuff, except if you want to maybe treat yourself to some specific Nigerian delicacy, then you would buy expensive food stuff. But if you want to eat if you want to just eat regular, like you want to make sauce, rice, spaghetti, stuff like that, food stuff, tomato, pepper, what else? You mentioned all these ingredients that we use to cook. Everything is actually quite cheap here. Now we're going to move to currency. So here in Cyprus, we spend Turkish lira. In North Cyprus, excuse me. So here in North Cyprus, we spend Turkish lira. So most of the stores actually accept other currencies like dollars, pounds, and euro. But when you give them, they would give you your change in Turkish lira, because Turkish lira is the local currency. That's the local currency that is spent here. This is expensive, right? But it's not that bad. I can tell you that for sure. If you know how to economize, that's if you're the type of person that you don't have that much, you will be fine. Trust me. If you know how to manage your money, trust me, you'll be fine, because everything is provided to you and you can get them easily. And you can get cheap stuff. It depends on your pocket. That's the good thing about this place, actually. It depends on your pockets. It depends on your lifestyle. Is every lifestyle is every lifestyle is available here. If you're the kind of person that you don't have money, don't worry, you'll be fine. If you're the kind of person that you like to spend, oh, don't worry, you will be fine. Accommodation. Now, accommodation is quite expensive, I have to be honest. It depends on the kind of place that you want to take. It depends on, how you want to live. But still, it's quite expensive, especially if you want to live on your own. You want to live in a very nice apartment. A lot of buildings here accept rent in euro. Some people accept dollars as well. Some people accept pounds, basically. But let's say in euro, apartments are going for from 200 euros, 150 euros, 250. Depends if it's a 1+1, if it's a 2-bedroom, if it's a 3-bedroom. 3-bedroom will probably be going for 600, 650 euros, like that. A 2 would be going for 400, like that. If you want a cheaper apartment, you can still get for as low as $150. That's what you want. That's still okay. But in general, they're quite expensive, I have to be honest. But it depends on you. Like, it depends on your pockets. If you have the money, trust me, because there are really nice apartments here. Like, this place, the vibes this place gives, oh my god, it's so nice. They're so beautiful and they're always furnished. They always have every dorm. I don't really know much about the dormitories. Yeah, I don't really know much about them, but I know they're cheaper and they also have rules there. I don't really know much about. I'll find out about the dormitories and I'll get back to you guys. But you can also stay in the dormitories as well. Those ones are also cheaper. But I think in the dorm, you might have to share. Yeah. And that's another thing. Like, if you know that you can't afford it, you can take an apartment and share with somebody, and you guys can split the money, split the bills, split everything. And here, the only bills you legit have to pay is just light, water, and internet. And these things are quite affordable. It depends on your pocket, honestly. Now, let's move to activities and entertainment. So, there's so many things that you can actually do here. There are a lot of beautiful restaurants. There are lots of beautiful spots. This place actually gives you that Santorini, Maldives vibes. I'm going to be very honest. In fact, there's a place here that looks like that famous white place in Santorini that everybody's going to take picture. There's a place here that looks exactly like that. Because now, Cyprus is an island, so you have to understand what that means. There are a lot of beach houses. There are a lot of beautiful spots by the water here. Trust me, this place is romantic spots, romantic vacation. It will give you the vibes.
You're welcome.
So apart from that, there are so many other activities that you can do here. I believe if you're a kind of person that likes to socialize and you have friends, you'll be fine here, But if you're the type that you don't really like to socialize, you'll also be fine, because you can be in your house however long as you want and you will still be fine. Yes, so there's so many other activities. You can go bowling, you can go to the movies, you can go go-karting, you can go paintballing, you can go jet skiing. They have all that here. That's all the activities. But it's just that, these activities, once you do it over and over again, you're going to get tired, of course. It's just the same everywhere. But when you know people and you have friends that are really fun, trust me, you're going to have a lot of fun here. Now, the nightlife here that's where the real fun is, because I don't know, I feel like these people, they are the kind of people they really like to have fun. They really like to relax. They really like to just let themselves go, stuff like that. So they have a lot of clubs here. A lot of clubs, different type of clubs. They have strip clubs as well, honestly. And they have normal clubs. And they have a lot of bars. They have and they keep opening new clubs. Even yes, Corona really put a dent on the whole clubbing, nightlife here. But still, I still see people all the time go out. I still see people go to the club. I still see them go crazy. So I know for that aspect. And in the clubs, they play a lot of nice music. They play African music, especially when they notice that, they have a lot of African customers tonight. They'll start playing Nigerian songs. They'll start playing, different songs, basically. So the nightlife is really, really fun here. And you're going to have a lot of fun. This place is not like any country. I know somebody was asking me if they allow alcohol here. There's alcohol everywhere. People get drunk and wasted all the time. So like there's alcohol everywhere. People even do more than alcohol here, trust me. So you get to have that part is here for sure. I can guarantee you that the nightlife here is really, really nice. And you are safe. I can guarantee you that one. Nobody's stopping you. Police don't actually there's nothing like police stopping you. I've not heard it before. Honestly, in fact, even when you when you break a traffic rule, you just get fined. That's it. You just get fined. Period. Nobody is going to start interrogating you, start asking you questions. The only time you would actually have an encounter with police is when you've committed a crime, like you are actually guilty, and that's when the police would come to you and start interrogating you. But if you've not committed any crime, you don't have any reason to. A police can't just randomly stop you on the road, even if you are driving whatever kind of car that you are driving. If you are driving the most expensive car and you're a black person, a police cannot stop you. So yeah, for shopping as well, there's so many stores. I can tell you that the stores are quite limited. You hardly get all those designer stores that you want. No, you don't get those high-end designer stores. No, there is no mall here. There's no mall here. I don't think there's a mall here. I've not heard of a mall or seen a mall here. So that's to show you how really small this place is. The thing about this place is everything is limited. There's so many things that you will not have access to. I can tell you that one. That's the sad part of it. Your access to everything is restricted. Majority of things is restricted. So that's the tricky part. That's the sad part of it. But you would always find, something to make you work. That's what I can tell you. Well, I'm going to say that the racism here is minimal, is low key. I'm not saying they're not racist though, because they are. You can tell from the way you can tell from their facial expressions. You can tell from the way from their facial expressions, their attitude. They are. But if you can ignore, or once you can ignore, that's it. Once you can ignore them, that's it. All you have to do is just ignore them. Because you also can't speak their language, you can't really understand what they're saying. For me personally, I just ignore. That's all I do. I've not really encountered any dramatic racist experience so far since I got here. I can tell you that. Actually, if I'm being honest, every foreigner that I've met here has been really nice to me. In my own opinion, I don't know what they were saying now. I don't know the truth, but the way I saw it, they were nice to me. And me too, I always tend to stay in my lane. I always tend to mind my business. I don't overpass my boundary. So that's it too. So once you know how to respect yourself, your phone registration. Because I didn't buy my phone here, or because my phone is not from this place, after 3 months, they blocked my phone. Yes, after 3 months they blocked my phone. So now when they blocked my phone, I had to go and register my phone here. That's just it. So that's another tricky aspect. I don't know why that has to happen, but if you come in here and you're going to stay here for longer than 3 months, you would have to register your phone. And register your phone in the sense that if you don't register it, you will not be able to a SIM card will not work on your phone. So you won't be able to make calls or receive text messages and stuff like that until you register your phone. That's another thing nobody will tell you before you come here. Let's be honest, it's not easy to get a job here. But if you really want to get a job, you will get. That's the truth. Now, the thing you have to know about working here is you work for it. they are going to take advantage of you. You are going to work your ass off. They will pay you. And the job security, I can't really guarantee you job security because they can just easily let you go. You understand? They can easily, there's no strong job security here. So a lot of people that work, a lot of people just work for 3 months. Some people work for 3 months. Somebody just work for a month. The job here is not long term. It's not a long term, except those ones that are in top positions. And before you would even get a top position, you have to be fluent in their language. You have to be fluent in their language. You have to have a lot of experience. So it's a lot that you have to really put in a lot of work to be able to get a job here. Lots of jobs that you would get as a black person, maybe waitressing, you get to work in a restaurant or in a hotel or in factories, construction, maybe sales rep, and you get better jobs when you know how to speak the language. There's so many things that you can do here and people will buy from you. You don't necessarily have to look for a job. You can just, all you have to do is sit down, think about what you're good at and come up with something and market yourself, and people would patronize you. I can assure you that one, because a lot of people are surviving on what they can do by themselves. Basically, generally, I would advise anybody here or anybody coming here to just come here with your own thing. Come here with maybe a business or something that you do, because that's more likely to work for you than actually getting. If you're in Cyprus and you experience or you can relate to anything that I've said so far, please comment down below. And if you're coming to Cyprus or you ever plan to come to Cyprus and you have any questions about this place, please ask me your questions. Comment down below. I will answer literally every question that you have to know. So I think that'll be all for now. Any more information that I have, I'll put it aside and let you guys know in future. Again, thank you so much for watching my YouTube video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for your girl. Okay, I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Stay positive and stay blessed. Mwah! Bye.